whatever she's doing, it's major. And it's giving her access to know where a lot of people, places, and things are where they're located.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's a little late. It's a little late. It's a little late. Let's do a little late chat. Okay? Let's do a little late chat. All right? Just a little late chat. Okay? I won't take up too much of your time because I don't have a lot of charge going on here. Okay? Pick your feet up, please, as you walk through. Pick your feet up. Don't drag them. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay. So, my thing is, okay. My name is Dominique Brown. And I want to say welcome. Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome over here. All right? So I want to do this little chat with you. Okay? I want to do this little quick chat. Quick chat. All right? So I usually operate off my other channel, which is Nikki Talk to Me with the Lips. Okay? Nikki Talk to Me with the Lips. That's what I usually operate off. A truth channel. Okay? Now, I created this new channel because I said I'm going to do something different, do something new. So lately, I've just been dropping random videos until I decide to put it all together in whichever way I want to, line it up, okay? Because now I need to recreate some things, okay? So I'm kind of working off of this new channel. Now, I would like to just simply quick chat about some things, okay? I want to start by saying there are some spirit guides, some amazing super bad brothers and sisters, that you don't know that I absolutely appreciate. And I just want to take this little moment to tell you how much I truly appreciate you. I appreciate the encouragement that you send out to many, okay? I appreciate the updates, that the warnings that you let people know about and things like that, especially when they're coming from your real divine gift. Okay? We highly appreciate it. All right? So I'm saying thank you to these beautiful spirit guides that go in and make sure that many are protected. Okay? That many know what's going on and etc. Okay? All right. So just imagine if I enjoy investigating things, okay? If I enjoy, we all have our gifts, so I know what I know, okay? I know what I know. All right. Now, as I'm doing this video, when I drop videos, my videos are not usually right now. I'm operating in this space where they're not all planned out videos. They're not. They're random right now. Random chat. This is what this is. It is not structured and planned out. It's just that when I want to talk about something, like there's like something's going on, and God said, go ahead and I go ahead and I speak on it. All right. And I know that I need to quickly. I say, oh, let me tell the people how much I really appreciate them. Okay. Not just that. Not just that. Not just that. There are people out there in the world that is watching out for, protecting, will roll with you, folks. I appreciate them also, very much so. Now, let me let you know that I'm not crazy. There's a lot of them out there circling around doing spell work. They're in the blend. But I want to let you know I return all of that immediately. Okay? So if you feel like you didn't let something out and you feel like you're, just because you're enclosed, whatever, and people, you feel like no one will know that that's what you're doing, it's going to be returned. And it will hit. Okay? Now, I already have thanked many of the other whatever personally. So there's no need to bring that up. But I wanted to let the spirit guides know. The angels know. The angels know. I'm talking about the angels that are walking around in flesh, in the flesh. I wanted to tell you, thank you so much. You are greatly appreciated. Okay? The reason I love investigating is because I'm trying to understand and build upon who I know can get something done in the future. And that's what that's for. Okay? Now, when I do a video, like I did the last video, this quick random little type video, hopefully my phone will not fall. Okay? But if it does, I will try to quickly, someone, yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. These videos are just to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, when I go and I do like a random video, and maybe I seem like I'm I'm just chatting and I'm just random. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Sometimes I could be, even before I deliver whatever I'm saying, I could be calming myself in my way. Okay. And I'm just chatting along. Okay. No. When you come to this channel, if you see this video right now, that's why I make it clear that it's just a random video, because most of you would definitely not understand what I'm talking about, okay? If you're just chiming in. Nikki Talk to Me with the Lips is the channel that I speak on so many different things, okay? That I speak on so many different things. So if you want to be updated on, who's this, who's Dominique? Who's Nikki Talk to Me? Who's Sunshine Brown? Okay? And you go over there, please. You can start from the video of my healing and coming back and talking. I have my blonde hair, red glasses with a little bling on them. And I'm happy and I'm ecstatic. I've been through a healing process, and then I just wanted to share the good news, okay? Something that I felt that it would be beneficial to you, okay? Now, moving right along, okay? Me saying thank you. Covered that. All right. Then I would like to give you like some, just enlighten you on some other things, okay? Now, there's something you should know. There's something you should know. I believe, people should never assume. Okay? I believe people should never assume. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Especially when you don't really know the person and you're putting your mouth on. And we know people going to say all kinds of things, whatever. And that's good. That's good. I've heard plenty, right? And, I think this could be just a teaching moment. Okay, just a teaching moment right here, right now, where I'm about to go with this right now. Okay, it is definitely a teaching moment. All right, so Okay. If I have went through all the things that I have went through, and I did it alone and with God's help, right? And God told me for a long time not to talk about it. He said, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I mean, boo, boo, boo. Like before I started getting back online and just chatting about it, or even just in public, or not public, but just people talking about it. God told me not to talk about it. I remember I went through that. Wow. I remember I went through that. And that's why I like talking from the heart, where it's not structured and organized sometimes, what you're going to say. I'll get into that later because I can do that too, baby. But because I totally had forgot about that. Now that I did. I didn't even think about that. God had shared with me to not talk about anything, like meaning while I was going through my healing, I had to be quiet. I had to shut it down. I couldn't talk about anything. And I know why. You hear me? He didn't just tell me to shut it down. He also gave me the reason why not to. And you know what it was? Guess what it was, girl? Guess what it was? He said they have to wake up. Because I guess, you would need some people to understand what the heck you're talking about in the first place. So the people that were going to be a witness to what happened to me, and that everybody's talking about now and they can't stop chatting about, guess what? I couldn't talk for a long time about anything until you woke up. Okay? Until you woke up. Now I can actually talk about some things. All right? I want this to be a teaching moment because, as I said, if I went through all of those things and I had to be pretty much kind of shut down, right? And I had no one to go to, no, but the Lord. And many people had joined and participated in such foolishness, right? When I already had bigger things on my brain, honey. Okay? Much, much bigger things on my brain, And then you come in to my life to watch, right? To be a witness, Who? Say who? What? What's going on? Some of you even joined up. You were a part of the hate train, right? You were part of the hate train. But what I'm saying right now, if I did all of that work, if I did all of that work, what makes you think if you never sat down and had a talk with me, that you would know exactly in detail what happened, what took place, how and why, and all of that? You get it? See, my point is, you may know some things, but you really don't know. You're assuming. I remember my ex-boss said, I called him a boss because I haven't, Never assume. Only an ass assumes. I see what he means. Because it's terrible to assume. Okay. So, just in case somebody's watching this and they say, hey, I want to know what she's talking about. Let me fill you in just a little bit. I went through a hate attack. A hate attack that basically they wanted to see me dead. They didn't care that I had children to take care of or anything. They were just simply being hateful. They wanted to be hateful, okay? I'm like, wow. Okay. It was extreme. It wasn't something small that came from like a couple people. This came from a lot of people at one time, a lot of groups. a lot of people that supposed to have carried themselves in a better way themselves. They were leaders of different companies, officials, all kinds of stuff. They got very down and dirty. That's what they did to, I'ma say, little old me. Are you serious? Like what? They wanted to do the most. And that's what they did. Not just someone that was bothering them or something. No, I don't know. Even people that came from my life were people that I had been good to, and they knew me. But they still joined it. They did. Okay. Now, just imagine what I really, truly think of you. And you're going to tell me what? You what? Okay. Now, let's clear the air on something. I know. Let's start here. So, I noticed years ago, if I would share a person's information, like give them some play, and that's really my way of saying thank you. If I share your videos and stuff, that's also my way of saying thank you, okay? Yeah, if I share your videos. What happens is a person will go, oh, yeah, pick those feet up, baby, thank you. A person will go, oh, I got her attention. She likes me. She watches me. Oh. And guess what? You ready? And they will take a stance on talking, Yes, I hear the good things. But I also hear the BS as well. Okay? I also hear the BS as well. Okay? And when you speak out of turn, it's very disrespectful. Okay? Now, I want to let you know, beautiful women with gifts, we all have gifts, but we have gifts in the, if you roll like me and you move like I do, and you have what I have, the last thing I need is you coming along telling me what the hell I need to be doing. I feel very insulted. Are you serious? No. You fucked up. You fucking up. See, let me tell you how this go. If anyone is listening to this video, I'm going to tell you how you go into living a life where you're confident, you stay beautiful, you know how to arrive, meaning when that dirt is thrown on you, you know how to still come up, right? Let me tell you how it's done. Right? So that's not like an overnight thing, baby. That's a lifestyle. I don't care what you have, what you don't have. That's a lifestyle. Okay? And that's why women like me don't put other people down until you come for me. And you slide it in like you try to say a good thing and then you want to be the Powerpuff Girl, right? And like you checking somebody, telling them what they need to be doing. I don't appreciate it. Now, when I noticed my life shifted at a point, right? Meaning, when my life shifted, right? And meaning I was going into being an adult. And then I could kind of, start getting more independent, right? Even more so. she going into being an adult and things like that, I noticed, and at that time, I was away from my family. They lived out of town. It was just me. It was just myself. Okay? And not too long after that, I wound up having a son. Okay? My oldest child. Which my oldest child is what, 30-something right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're probably 30-something. Okay? So when I had him, and at that time I noticed that, God would allow me to create, okay? Now let me tell you how I rocked. Whenever there was something coming up, I would make sure, and I had an inkling to work with it, be on that team, wanting to, whatever it was, I would just jump in. I didn't, I just jumped in. This is how you build a badass girl like me. You jump in, you build your skill set up, right? You build it up. You be real confident. That's what it does. It does to you. It builds confidence, okay? Confidence, okay? So you create you in your life, all right? Instead of just worrying about this, little Tommy and all of them, whatever. I was going into, if I thought of something I wanted to do, I would just do it. I would just get on, okay? And then helped being in diverse settings, right? Okay? Never was challenged by a certain culture or whatever because I got to be around everybody. That's the thing being a military child will do for you. You get to be around everybody. So it's like, boop, 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 building confidence, right? Building confidence because you're used to all kinds of people and stuff. You're not. So that's when you're into that kind of world, right? And then you're stationed somewhere different every 3 to 4 years. You're stationed somewhere different. Guess what? That builds character. All of that builds character because you're not used to the same thing. Anytime some shit can change up, it can change up. See where that confidence come from? Are you with me? Are you with me a little bit? So meaning, you gonna go ahead and I want to do this. I'm gonna jump on that. I'm gonna be on that. I want to try that. Let me see how that go. Let me try this. Let me see how that go. Oh, okay. I'm done with it. Awesome. Let me try this. Let me see how it go. You can't tell me to stay in my lane. I don't even believe in that. I think that's a curse. When people tell you stay in your lane, you know what that's telling you? That's telling me that lane, don't touch it. When God then gave you a skill set where you can touch whatever. See, I don't believe in that. At all. I don't believe in that. I think that's a curse. That's a control thing. Who are you telling to stay in their lane? Now you got this grown person who's going on God knows what age. Somebody, stay in my lane. I don't know, honey. I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't believe in that. As soon as I hear it, I'd be like, okay. I'm not really, if that's your mindset, but that's not mine. Okay? Not at all. How you gonna get to the other lanes and build your other stuff if you talking about staying your... Okay, anyway. I hope you got that. So, what you do is whatever you like, whatever you admire, why you think people so mad now? Let me tell you. You build your skill set by hopping in everything and trying things. Not being afraid to try things. Because some people have a lot to say, but you're really just used to mostly one type of something, usually. Or, and I'm just saying, you're not used to, get yourself used to some other things, and then you'll see how stupid you sound when you talk a lot of times. Just talking, ain't talking about shit. Sometimes, right? Just talking. Right? Hold on. Okay, so that would be me. I'm going to jump in. I want to find out what's going on. Then, okay, what was I ever nervous about when I was younger? Coming up, Oh, you know how everybody have that thing about getting in front of people speaking? Right? You feel like, oh my God, I don't want, I don't want to. Guess what? So I joined something that will have me get up and speak. Something that when you have to get in front of the room and you're winning stuff, you're winning prizes and stuff, and you're speaking. I said, oh, I love this. And then I loved it, right? Building your confidence, okay? One thing I never did is ask people, what you think? What should I do? Should I do this? Should I fucking do that? Small-minded. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Should I do it? I don't have that, baby. I don't have them problems. If you look at what I said years ago when I was texting and I was giving y'all all the information that all came true, everything I text years ago came true. All the information I put out came true. I also included in there key things that would help you. I also included, I'm teaching a class. I kept saying it over and over and over that I was teaching a class because I knew people had lied on me, tried to destroy my character. They lied. They tried to destroy my whole life. That's what they hoped. That's what they were working to do. Okay? Now, I'm so happy that I listened to the Lord because the number that was done on me, they were hoping that I would run out of town. In the text, remember what I said? No, I'm not running anywhere. I'm going to stay right here until the end, watch these lies turn over. And watch them turn over. I want justice. Remember I said that? Oh, okay. Go back and check. Okay? So, I want you to understand, if you're going to be helpful, the one thing you don't do. And see, that's why I'm so proud of myself that I became this person that loved to investigate, okay? Because I knew as soon as I put some information out, or even something new, or even if I celebrate a person, which I've said, I celebrate somebody, especially if that person has a weak area, what they do is they'll feel like they can come at you. Don't know you from whatever, what they think they do. Or if they hear you speak and you seem like, oh, I feel like I can just say whatever I want to her, or, and she will never, or, it must be that you got it fucked up. You really do. Never assume. It's not good to assume. My foot is going to sleep on this stool. Okay? It's not good to assume. Okay? It's just not good to assume. Now, how is it that you would dare think that I don't know what I have to do and what my responsibilities are? First thing, God is not going to allow you to go through something and you don't know what part you're supposed to play, especially in case. Oh, I do. I definitely do. The attack that has happened on my life, let me tell you, I don't think you understand. It didn't just affect me. It affected a lot of other people, okay? I have other people. It's not just me. In my family, okay? Now, The reason I'm saying that is because you may not know or understand, and I'm not trying to really make you understand, I'm really trying to educate you on something, because sometimes people are speaking on things that they absolutely shouldn't. You don't have the information, you don't speak on it. You don't have the correct information, you don't speak on it. I was a marketing director, and I remember whenever I would have an appointment with someone, right? Whenever I would have an appointment with someone, guess what I did? Guess what I did? Appointment. I mean, I'm going to do an interview. I'm going to actually show up at their office with my boss. So if I'm the marketing director, we're doing government contracts or something like that. Boo boo. I'm bringing in my bosses, right? Right? I'm bringing them to the round table. Okay. So let me tell you what I would do. The person that I was interviewing or going to meet, setting an appointment up with, I would go and research them. Did you hear me? I would go and research their company. I would go find out things so that I could have a little something to talk about, and then I can actually talk to them, speak with them before I start. Because see, sometimes when you can say all these good things, but when you start talking the wrong shit on people, that shit goes south. It can black out every fucking good thing you thought you said. Especially if the person already done dealt with lies. Okay? Especially, I don't want to go over my time here. My battery situation, okay? All right, listen. Very rude. Do your research. Is my number public? Y'all get my messages. I don't know how you don't have my number. Anyway, okay, so here it is. I can't believe this. Every single time I show that I admire someone and what they do, there's a connection that happens with people who are against me. And then the person start talking all this stuff. They get this bitch head hype. Okay? It always happens. So I just wait for it, really. Okay? I just wait for it. Now, I am going to be very clear in what I'm saying. Okay? Because I don't want to do it any other way. I highly don't respect people speaking out of place. Okay, so if I had you in mind for something in the future that was supposed to be some type of way, I don't like that. Speaking out of place, speaking out of turn, things like that. Are you serious? Adding to, I really have a problem with that. Let me tell you something. It's about 3 of y'all that are just super bad that I always get into. There's some. I just want to tell you, and I'm gonna drop it. I do truth telling. Okay, so I speak facts. Now, I wanna make this very clear. The reason there's like a little irritation, and then I'm looking at you like I know you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? And since you went there, especially without what, and how are you trying to, you don't know the facts? See, I done had so many people lie on me and things like that I'm checking some shit. Some shit, it's gonna be something said. Just for this moment. Then guess what I'm gonna do? Go silent. I'm gonna go silent on it. But what I wanna say, God is so good because I don't look like what I've been through at all. As a matter of fact, I feel, I don't know what it is. I don't have a man, but I feel so in love. What? I feel in love. Like, what? I'm on cloud. I don't know what. Baby, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling grateful. Oh my goodness. Right? Just feeling really grateful. So, this is what I was explaining. Let me get back to it. I have operated in a way where I've lived my life staying very busy. Okay? Even when I was out there hitting it hard, running a business, doing whatever, you think me, okay? And that's why people mad at me now. People that know of me, bitches mad because back in the day, and they'll be sitting somewhere waiting on this guy to do whatever. I was out there. What? There's a reader right now that's a guy. He remember me from being in the hair salons running my business. Doing makeup and stuff. Okay? There's a reader right now. He ain't gonna go into that or say that. But that's where he remember me from. Because he asked me for a date. And you know what I said? Yeah, see, y'all call me a prostitute, whore, all that type of shit. Whatever you said. You sad bitches. You some sad hoes. See, I can go there too. See, y'all, I don't know what you thinking, but you got it wrong. That's why I'm here to shed some fucking light before I go to bed. All right? I didn't go on a date with him. Okay? Neither was I rude to him. I think I said something like, okay, I'm a little busy, but maybe next time. And I also told him, because a woman should always tell a man, thank you. Because they don't have to ask your ugly ass if you want to go on a date. And when I say ugly ass, I'm talking about sometimes people can be ugly acting. You know, a man asks them something, they rude. I can't believe he asked me. No. Right? That's what I meant by that. So my thing is, when I was out doing my thing, you think I was asking somebody for permission? Do you really think that? Do you fucking think that I'm okay? I'll get back with them. No interruptions, right? Let me get through the next 2 minutes or so. So my thing is, I want to let you know, nobody is looking for asking your permission to do shit. To do shit, be shit, none of that. Okay? You should be you know how many people you know what? I would be all them things that people was trying to put on me if I would listen to what everybody else says. How about I listen to what God says and how I should move? And let me clarify, let me fucking tell you, I ain't never been no slow bitch. Let me say what I mean by that. Do you fucking think that I think because a bitch seemed like she got it together, that she got it together? Please, girl. Do you know who I am? I know all the fucking game on that. Why you think I get... Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You tapping into something that you don't know about. Let me tell you something. I think it's been, what is it? September, October, November, December, January. 5 months. 5 months I've been in this location that I'm in now. 5 months, right? Okay? Because I had to move out of the home that I was in. Okay? They wanted to sell the home that I was staying in. Guess what? That shit was really a part of some hate shit. So the person that bought the home was really a bitch that hated me. with this hate attack stuff. Don't you? I know you see all this fucking money around me, swarming around me. What you thought that? What did you think that was some like a joke? I really was under a real hate attack. Okay, so for you to think you gonna be a big whatever, and that you got so much to say, that really offends me. And that you got so much to say on what? They said we gonna buy their home. Okay, you don't know. After that happened, we even went to go find other homes. Now let me tell you about how you have to make sure shit is clear. They sold the home. That's what they said to us. They wanted to sell the home. Thank you for being such great tenants, or whatever. We'll give you an extra couple of days or whatever. But guess what? Originally, we really had 30 days only to get out of that place and find a home. Okay? And I'm going to be fair. They also gave us money. Okay? Did you hear that? Okay? So, we had to do hotels and all of that. Do you know, with kids and stuff? And you're not on assistance or shit like that. Do you know if they look me up right now, bitch, I'm not on no assistance or anything? Do you know we weren't at that time either? We was paying our own shit. Did you hear me? Do you know how much my life has changed if someone stole my identity and all kinds of stuff? Do you know what that did to me? I'm going there because I'm gonna show you who you are, and how when you put your mouth on people, and you want to be the captain of, let me tell you how I just gotta tell you, you bitch. Oh, I just gotta tell you. Now, 5 months we've been in this location. It's not even been quite 5 months, okay? Guess what? There's money that came off. There's money exchanged. Okay? So, things. Okay, before I explain that, let me tell you something. Don't forget, a lot of the churches came from me as well. I know you want to pretend you're such a great, whatever. Everybody's not doing the right thing, and that's been clear, because what did God do with that? Expose that, okay? I had churches and everything that also participated in this hate campaign on my life, from listening to one or two mad bitches, and not knowing that none of that shit was true. And they're supposed to be way up here. Some things are supposed to be way up here where they don't listen to that foolishness. But guess what? They went on and did it. Right? They went on and did it. Now, I want you to know, the person that I'm dealing with, I didn't know them back then. I didn't know this person back then, like know a person. No, knew them through passing. Okay? Knew them through passing. And they were, what happened? The gesture that they made to me, I took it, you know why? Because my children and I wind up being in the fucking car. I want you to hear me, because I talk real and straight. My kids and I wind up sleeping in my car. Okay? So I know that you can't get that because you don't think this shit is real. See, it's a different kind of motherfucker that's sitting back. Let me get a piece of something. Sitting back talking about this shit. Oh, and they said this happened. And they said that happened. And you should be, but you should be at this point. And if people don't like you, you should be away from them. Bitch, please. Do you know, when I was out there meeting with the realtors, this shit was so deep. You don't know what you're talking about. Do you know, I went to look at a home. We got approved for the home. The home was almost $3,000 a month. We got approved for the home, okay? Stay with me. Now, you know you get approved for a home, the income got to be way more, right? So that wasn't a situation at that time. That wasn't a situation, right? Got approved for the home. Do you know, I thought the viewing of the home was going to be the next day. And let me give you what happened. So I found the home. I was excited about it. All these black women start riding up on me. Oh, you looking at this house? You looking at that? Oh, okay. Just start riding up on me, okay? Because some people that lived on the street or whatever. There's so many people that was in this hate train, baby, and is that it's unbelievable. So I'm thinking the viewing, because I didn't set it up. My family set it up. It was for the next day. So I go over to that property, and so I could view this place, right? You know, I'm excited about it, okay? Because I have to go because the rest of the family, they're at work or whatever, okay? So I pull up, and I'm like, okay, I was just here yesterday when we seen it from the outside. What is that note on the door? The city done already got there and gave these people a violation. Now, you ain't did it this entire time. You wait to follow me and stalk me at this property to go, you know, that's what I'm interested in. And now here you come. You don't know what my life has been. You have no idea. You don't even know that I cannot just live anywhere anymore. You don't know. Okay. Now, I know that my kids don't deserve to be in a car. They weren't in one before. Okay. Do you know how that situation could have been for me if I wasn't strong-minded at all? Do you know how that could have been for me? Do you know if anything goes down in my life, I work hard to make the best of it instead of crying and, bitch, did you know that? Do you know I'm not a type of woman that be sitting and getting depressed? I don't do that. I take action. Okay? My kids and I were looking for a place. They were messing with job stuff. Still doing the same thing. They were really trying to. I don't think you understand, because if you did understand, you wouldn't be speaking like you did. So if somebody come along and say, hey, girl, come on, you can go to my mama's house. Or go to a home, one of the homes that we have or whatever. You know, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, right? And then you don't know, and I'm not going to do that, but, oh, honey, ain't shit free. Okay? Let's do that. Now, I'm explaining this shit because I don't play. I don't play the little bullshit. I don't play. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker don't like me, don't care. You run around talking about me behind my back and shit. That's you. What am I gonna do about that? Because I'm fucking sunshine? What am I gonna do about that? I can't. You know how many women I done dealt with that's been not about the right thing? I can't waste my nuggets on that. But you said your friend, they don't care. Where my friends at on that? See how you're speaking? You're speaking out of turn. You don't know what took place. You don't know what the need was. You don't know what God had done to make that part work. Now, the other part. You don't know this, and I guess you late. But most bitches cannot fool me. Okay? Now, all women, people, especially me, we have a side where you know you're not doing us right, especially I'm a Scorpio woman. We know somebody is being shady or not being right. You know, want to cause mental conflict. I'm here to teach you a lesson. Maybe there's a lesson you need to get, that you will get and have gotten. Yeah, it's real. That's why you keep your mouth off people, because you don't know the facts. You don't know what was what. This attack, most people, what my family went through, most people wouldn't have survived this. They couldn't. Do you know how mentally strong you have to be to live a life where you try to do all the right things? You think this way that I am right? Let me tell you something. Excuse me, beep beep. I'm baffled sometimes how I've been a certain way all my life. I mean, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Because I cut out sex? Because I cut out sex? I haven't been like some crazy person or whatever. Okay, so I cut out sex? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Because I cut out sex is what? I don't know, because I've always been a certain type of way all of my life. I've always been me all of my life. I have never been a raggedy thinking type of person. I just noticed that. I have, especially when that's probably why I did my business like that. Because I always felt like, I don't give a damn what you do, what you say, just stay the fuck out of my way. And I see why I had to operate like that. Just stay the fuck out of my way. I don't care. Because you bitches are so miserable. You're so miserable. If a person has went through trauma, serious trauma, like you have no idea. I mean, this shit just didn't start from this. This shit started from other things. Okay? If a person has went through very serious trauma, and then you show up to be the bitch, I'm gonna be. I'll tell them. You out of place. I just want to teach this class and say, get off it. You make me sick. You spoke out of turn. Now, let me go to this other part. I said that this thing that happened. Hey you. I'm on right now, but did you have a good evening? Good, very good. This thing that took place, this heavy, I mean, damn, if you only understood how heavy it was and has been, the hate has been real, baby. This did not just affect me. This affected my children. Okay? So let me tell you something what that means. There was another adult in my family that was affected by this. Period. So guess what I know as a mother and a person that just know. That may not always look as smooth. Do you understand? That mother's life has been affected as well. She has kids. I have grandchildren. As a matter of fact, do you know that I was with my grandkids all the time? And I'm talking about not just the ones that are with me here. I'm talking about other grandchildren. I would be at the birthday party celebrating my granddaughter's birthday, and I am looking at people that stalk me show up. Do you know the level? And then the other thing y'all don't know, I've always lived a very private life. So what that mean? I never really cared about anybody knowing anything. Who I am, what, I don't know, boo, who don't get, I didn't need all that. You know? I could move just fine without all of that, right? I didn't have to have all that. You opened that door, and I think something flew in here. Yeah, yeah. That smell good. You got his earplugs on now. Okay. So, I just like stating facts. So you telling me that people don't like me, don't care for me, and what you telling me new? What you telling me new? I'm gonna educate you women on something too. When y'all women sneak around and y'all don't like certain other women and stuff, and you keep venting to your people about it, like maybe example your mate or something, I'm gonna tell you something. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Remember I said that. You shouldn't. You should let it go. You should let it go. So yes, anything that a person do behind my back, what can I do with that? Do you know how much I've been stabbed in the back? Wow, by people I've been good to, loved. I mean, I can't start getting mad about that now. What? I can't. What can I do with that? What can I do with that? So my thing is, I never, ever had a lifestyle or have a lifestyle where I go around asking, well, what should I do? And then, my God. So, there's a lot of, let me tell you something. Sometimes when you go into things and when you're dealing with other people, the agreements can change. Things can go different. People can have agendas, right? And that's what they started out with. Like, I'm going to give you the biggest thing ever. One of the churches that was ahead of this whole hate thing, like they were a big part of this whole hate thing, right? Against me. It's what they were originally. When I had to run out of my home when I was living somewhere up in the hood somewhere, okay? And I had to leave all of my things there. I just had to leave the location. And I left all my things there. Guess who was behind that? Guess who? Church. Member. Has been lying on me behind my back. Now, I'm saying it like that because I'm letting you know I know. So, that's the thing. You and I move different. You know how much shit a person could know? What are you going to do? Lose your mind every time somebody don't like you or say something about you or have a suggestion? I don't think so. That's why I'm doing this little minor video to let you know you spoke out of turn. Very disrespectful. Because you don't know the business on what took place. You don't know the business. You don't know what had to happen. And by the way, when we did them few days in the car, we had a ball. Did you hear me? We had a ball because it was over summer. Okay? But as school's about to start and all of that good stuff, guess what? Your kids got to come in and be comfortable, be where they're supposed to be. They're children. A lot of people's homes got sold and they went into and did different things, okay? And guess what? Yes, people will invite you into a shelter. Um, and that's where they want you to be so they can have all their cameras on you. I've been dealing with Satanists after my family's life, and I will not accept your fucking disrespect with all your natural ass plats in your fucking head, telling me or whatever what I should do, and you sound like. And this other thing, y'all don't fucking know I ain't never depressed. Because I'm always thinking, I can't get depressed. My brain click, 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 click. There's some people that don't show everything or talk about everything that's because we're not supposed to. Bitch, I don't work for you. Who did you think you were? You're so out of order. You're so out of order. That's why I'm teaching right now. Bitch, I am teaching. I am teaching. Now, you may never see this video, and you may. I just wanted to put it down and let you know. You're out of order. And for you to dare think, or anyone to think, if you don't see me hanging out with certain people or doing that, why would you dare think? Don't nobody have that. Unless it was some business. So you don't see me roaming around with people and doing stuff and partying with people and stuff like that. That's how you know. That's how you know what's what. That's how you know what's true, what's not. You don't know. I mean, how would you feel like if a person said this to you, that we can do this, and really they had a whole nother agenda? Right? This shit is bigger than what you could even think. What makes you think we don't know? What makes you think we don't know? You're talking strong on something you don't know. One of my jobs is to teach people a lesson that they'll never forget. And I want you to tell me, how have I been doing? How have I been doing? Do you understand? Now, I like people to have the correct information. Now, I'm looking at the fact that, so let me tell you what I would do. If I didn't have a backhanded agenda or something, and I did the kind of job where I was a person that reported things or would keep up with people's lives and want to be an encouragement to them or whatever, I would interview them. That's what I would do. I wouldn't be just making up shit. You hear me? Whenever I show how much I admire someone, it could be, I'm telling you, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. These Satanists come for you. Or whomever come for you. Get you all tangled up where you get bold and be talking on shit that you know nothing about. But it's all good. Because I've covered myself. When you speak on my name or put me in your thoughts and it's something mischievous or something. No. Only because the lies got so big. I said, let me protect myself. I'm not crazy. I wouldn't address everything, which I don't, but I had to address this. I just supported you in sharing your information. And you go and do what? You go and do what? That don't sit well with me. I don't care how many good things you said. You said enough to fuck everything good that you've ever said. If anyone is out there and you think you're doing something great by, what y'all call it, shitting on someone and doing behind their back and stuff, that's some immature type woman. I'm not even on that. I'm not even there. I don't live like that. I don't live like that. That's cheesy to me. Very cheesy. It's too cheesy. I don't do that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Do you know the lies, girl? That people lie on you day and night. Now, you should be thanking me because you talk about me all the time and you make money off of me. So if anything, you should say, bitch, thank you. That's what you should say. So, let's do a little recap. Did you catch it? Building confidence. Okay, if you ain't there anymore, I understand. But teach your people to get into everything. Get into everything, okay? Get into everything. Like I have a daughter, and she has children. But let me tell you what I made sure she was in. I made sure she played AAU basketball. I made sure she went for president on something at her school, a club. She's she ran track temporarily. She played basketball at school, book club. She did all kinds of stuff. She could never say that I didn't put her in that so she could build her skill set. Do you see what I'm saying? Jump into different things. Just jump into different things all the time. Jump. Build your confidence and things like that. And then you want to go higher in your mind. Okay? So the reason I'm talking to you like this, because I didn't know so many people were coming for my life. And this obviously what bothered them. That I did not care about what other people were doing. I was doing me. And I enjoyed it. I enjoy creating and making things even more beautiful in my personal life, personal space, however I move. Did it make you mad that I did it single? So let me let you know. I've had long relationships, okay? And guess what? When I finally got out of them, I said, whoo, when I say long, I'm talking about if it's going on 12 years, that's a long time to be with somebody. I knew people that hadn't been married that long. Now, you understand? So when I got out, I said, God, thank you. And what the fuck was I thinking? So when I go into something, it's going to be mine and it's going to be right. You get it? But just like the lady said, some of the people that was behind me, you know, and they weren't trying to be rude. They was just being nosy, right? They told me I did single beautifully. And I said, you know what, girl, you did right. They said, I don't care. The women told me, they said, I don't care what nobody say, baby, you do single beautifully. Yes, I did. I knew what to do. I've always known what to do. Now, there are big things that many of us, all of us should be concentrating on. I also talked about, years ago, I texted about that blueprint. Okay? But this is what I couldn't understand. I have some understanding on how some shit should go and how to better some things. But this is what I looked at. I looked at all of my people that looked just like me that were out there screwing me over. And I said, God, how in the what? How you gonna do this, God? And guess what? He said, don't worry about it. They gotta wake up for a minute. They gonna have to wake up. I had my healing, right? I had my healing. A lot of people don't woke up. Now there's some justice going on. There's some things that are moving around, and I'm very grateful. But you ain't gonna mind fuck me on putting out some false bullshit on my motherfucking watch. Nah. No. And let me tell you something. It's still always in me. I'm a woman first. Don't send for people that didn't come for you. As a matter of fact, you know. Let me tell you something. And then when you're relaying something good about somebody, you must not believe the things that you say because of how ill you start talking. So that means that you didn't believe what you were saying in the first place. Did you let somebody get in your head that big where you were going to be rude? You should feel silly because you never knew the first place. You hear me? And then if you're not in your own place, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. You're only there for that time. Okay? And then you don't understand that what pissed me off is for a longer time than what it was ever supposed to be. Because wherever you are, you're going to start dropping. Right? Because remember, if somebody got a little problem with you and shit, come on now. There's all of that. There's all that smoke. Something just appeared. I guess I'm talking good. Guess I'm talking real good, right? Yeah. Let me tell you something. I don't let bitches move me. I move bitches. So if you can imagine, if a person try to do some slick shit to me, and it involves my children, affects I gotta take care of my kids and stuff. And they on some, that shit don't go well. It don't go well. I don't care what it may look like. You won't be up close on me, playing, spell working and all of that, okay? Okay, tell me how that go. I want to ask another question. So, when I came to, I was like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Me. Because people that don't, but just, you ain't in no hate life, nobody trying to do something to hurt somebody. There's things you may not know, like you don't know people out trying to do spell work on you, death spells, whatever they doing, right? Whatever. They don't know. You don't know what they're doing. But when you come to and you learn that's what they doing, and you learn how to return to sender, how that shit work, how it look. I want to see what it look like. Tell me what it look like. I want to know what it look like. I want to know what it feel like. That's okay. You ain't got to tell me. I already know. I already know, don't I? So, I can wrap it up. I think I said all that I wanted to say. Yeah. So, my point is, a mother will do what she got to do. Now, let me give you another thing. Let's talk about this. If I'm sitting on here telling you about what happened, because a lot of people do know what happened, okay? But I know many people do. They're watching me. They ain't gonna click like. They ain't gonna never do that. I don't give a fuck if they don't. As long as you get the message, okay? I don't care. If I got all these people that be spinning around me and I'm still telling the truth, that you understand. I don't give a fuck about shit you talking about. I just want to bring clarity to you rambling about something that you have no idea about. That you're rambling about something you have no idea about. You talk as much as you want. That's how you make your living, just saying, and I wish I could have came better, but bitch, you didn't. You bitches didn't. You didn't come right. I take that shit personal. That little bit. Take that personal. Because I told you, as soon as, and that's why one of the girls that I deal with, one or two, they always come with the 1-2 correctly. And guess what? Sometimes they may not have said things that, like, the information was way off, whatever, but she was woman enough to correct it, and I seen her correct it in a certain way, and that's why I will always love my girl, and she know who the hell she is. It's about 2 of them. They close, you hear me? But that one, she definitely know who the hell she is. I respect her. Yes, I respect her. Do you understand? I'm always counting on her to give me the tea and give it to me straight. Now, let me tell you why so much I do appreciate investigating. Because a lot of times you're confirming things that I know, been knowing, been said. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate it. This has been a journey. And it's been unreal. And I need to one day sit back and just reflect, just chill, just find something, that I would love to do and reflect. But a lot of times I don't even sit back and reflect because I be having you hear me? I be having so much to do. Be having so much to do. That's the light. See, look, light. Okay, I see the light. I be having so much to do. And sometimes you don't get an opportunity. Yeah, but it's nice to, maybe I need to sit back and reflect. Sometimes, I should have a party for myself. All the things that I have endured and went through, especially when I had to do that healing, and you especially doing things alone, Now, me. What would dare make you think? Now, did anyone even think about this? While you're judging and saying what you're saying, if I am the age that I am right now, what makes you think that I didn't have my own plans for how I wanted to live my life and how I wanted to be? I was already operating in that space, enjoying myself, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, talking good, kids good. I don't even care if I had any challenges that came up, something happened, whatever. I still worked through it, still lived my life. Didn't go out hurt anybody, didn't do a damn thing. Okay? Just saying. And then, all of the scandals. I'm going to call them scandals. Let me tell you why I'm calling them scandals. All the scandals that people try to put me in their shit. You already know you some raggedy fucked up. I don't give a fuck what you think you putting on to the public or however, and you trying to act like you such and such or whatever. I don't care. Some people see right through that shit. And people trying to put me in their scandals. Then a person tried to put a disease on me. And I didn't even fuck him. I'm talking real now. So this is late. I'm talking late. This is late. This is not for kids. I didn't even fuck with him, sleep with him. even though I was with him, I didn't. See, y'all women don't know nothing about that. Let me say something. And I wonder if he ever had it done in his life. When I met up with that person and they came in from out of town, and all you bitches knew who this was because they got shit and all whatever, the curtains were open in the window of where we were. Did you see how he turned the music on and we danced? I never let that person pour me a drink. I opened my own drink. Neither did I want something to eat. Did you get it? Already feeling something, some type of way. Been in that person's presence twice and we had never been together. But that little group clique, however they was moving, they tried to put a whole scandal on me. Lying and said I'm a prostitute. Well, damn, wait a minute. I'm a prostitute. What? Who I'm dealing with that got all that? Who and what and how? They did all just making up shit. The stuff that someone did to my actual business, that hurt me. That hurt my kids' money. Yeah. Now, have you noticed, if you've been on my ass, I don't shop a lot and things like that, and I'm still gorgeous? Have you noticed? You should feel stupid. Because that's why y'all thought I was a prostitute. Because I always was looking good, smelling good and shit. You said, that bitch, what she got? Wait till I drop this video on how the father has taken care of me. Wait till I drop that. Through all of this stuff, how the father has showed up and taken care of me and my children. Yeah. There's more than just I have been affected. That bitch spoke out of turn. I don't appreciate it. I don't care how much I know the Lord. I'm still a woman. What you won't do is be taking your shit on me. You won't be taking your shit on me, bitch. I done been through too much. Especially, I don't have problems with people. Y'all have problems with people. Because I really don't even think of you. I live that kind of life. And it's real. Like, I don't be thinking of whatever. Wow. And I'm going to tell you something. By me living my life every day and me being me, I people say I don't act like I'm better than anybody ever. I don't care what gifts I have and who. I don't act like I'm better than anybody. I don't live like that. But that's your thinking. That's how y'all try to whatever. I don't have low self-esteem. I don't think that I should be low. I don't think that I should be poor. I don't think none of that. I never operated like that. But what I didn't do is sell my fucking soul to have this and do that and mistreat people and shit like that. Because let me tell you something about the fucking devil. One day you gonna learn that you can never give the enemy enough. You can never give the devil enough. So when you done did all this shit for the devil and you done did all this shit, you be like, I'm gonna do this shit. You be like, here, devil. Here, I have this. Here. And then you go and you do this, and you do that. I mean, I'm saying, pretend that's, and take that. The devil take that shit and say, that ain't enough. Go again. Every time you go to him, go again. But I done did this and I done sacrificed this. Go again. Go again. Go again. Right? Go again. Go again. Get back out there. go again. But I done burnt out my whole world. And I done did this and I done did that for you. And he said, that ain't no fucking enough. Get your ass back out there and go again. You can never give the devil enough. You can't. Now, you can't never get the devil enough. That's what you need to be talking about. So let me tell you something. This is what's supposed to be happening. All over the world, we're supposed to be creating a love train. We're supposed to be creating a love train. There's supposed to be a lot of mother houses going on that's put up in a lot of different places. So women can get the help that they need coming through. You know, they can get the help that they need. There's enough going around. There's people donate, people whatever. There should be a lot of mother houses, okay? Where people can go to. There's supposed to be a love train going on, okay? We're supposed to have a lot of rosewoods. Do you understand? We're supposed to have a lot of rosewood communities. But God needs you to be woke first. He needs you to learn how to take your mouth off of people so you can work with them. And y'all can work together and get shit done. You understand? So you can add to. There's a lot of big projects that need to be done and overseen. And you, guess what? These things that I'm talking about, you got to know the right people to put in them, to put in place. I already know what they should look like. I already know how they should be. See, there's a lot of things that I done spend time with the Lord about. And baby, they are 100%. Because have you noticed how a lot of things weren't working before, okay? A lot of things weren't working in the past like they should have, okay? They weren't. I understand the blueprint on how to make it work effectively, successfully. You know, yes, little old me. Sitting here going through it. Let me tell you something. That don't mean you don't know stuff, okay? If you knew how much I go into prayer and have went in prayer for big things to move and people to get the help that they need and stuff, I know what I did. I know what I do. Your gifts really do. They don't belong to you, especially as a seer and things. They belong to other people. I mean, they're your gifts, but they're for others. And you have to use them with light. Like I cannot use, now. Hold up now. Because I do have a, hold up now. The way, because the way I am, I don't operate in mistreating people, shitting on people, things like that, So I pray for people even when they're in the wrong. I go in and I pray. I still pray for them. Sweetheart, can you turn that heat down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because see, girl, I'm by this vent. And the vent started talking to me. And I said, wait a minute, I done got a little warm. Could you please fix that heat? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway. So, I hope I was a little informative and a little helpful or whatever. Okay? Sometimes I just get on and talk. I just chat a little bit. And sometimes I just I know how to keep bitches off of me. I always have. Period. Whatever somebody's close, they're supposed to be close to you, around you, however, and whatever they do, that's their business. Can't do anything about that. Don't put me with people. 'Cause what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I wonder if all these attacks that happen to me, if you could deal with it. I wonder how you would stand. I wonder how that would work for you. I wonder how. Guess what? I wouldn't wish it on anybody. You should keep your mouth off people. And guess what? I love you. Good night. Thank you. Dominique Brown. I love you. Goodbye.